And we're back here, folks. Ready for a little bit of ancient between HEET and Sangal. And HEET better get a good start here because things did not go their way on Vertigo, Alan.
No. But New Dawn, New Age, they played a lot of ancient as these players, so let's not fully count them out. And with these double Julies in the mix, and a spam kill from XCs. Good start, and I want to see these Julies come into play.
Been a heavy commitment to dualies for both sides, but okay. All right. There's going to be a couple kills coming in. Phzy and Soulfly, two guys who are heavily implicated in a lot of the rounds. Over on Vert. Now they're chasing Maka back into A main. He'll somehow slip the net, but they are going to chase this. They are going to hunt this, and the old backwards jumping, pogo sticking kill coming through. No headshots for you. No kills whatsoever. Nice round for Sangal.
Yeah, what a turn. I mean, that was opening kill for HEET, and they had 2 on A. They had a player deep, beyond the red room or maybe into CT. And wow, they just never found an opportunity to play together. Sangal with their pace and aggression and their speed, seemingly isolating so many fights. Couple kills didn't quite see in the mist as well. And, well, Sangal, explosive start. Shouldn't be surprising, I guess, given a lot of vertigo. And ScrunK is, hey, maybe we could just direct see, I guess, through the edge of that smoke.
Okay, Razzmo. Give us that Razzmatazz. Give us that Razzmatazz. Started to feel it a little bit on Vertigo, it felt like. Those B fights, but it was a tough one for him for the most part. Got bullied quite a bit. Now, though, they're going to back out of B main here. Lucky's going to have this information, I think. I don't know if he committed into the peak. He can't be confident that it's clear, so he's going to fade back. This is actually a very good read from Sangal. They're finding the empty site. It's just Razzmo and towards mid who can even do anything about this. He doesn't have the util. He doesn't have a gun. He still just got the 5.7. There's no kit on any of these players. So this one, I mean, assuming they just go out here, smoke anything, it should be comfortable.
Yeah, they might even just save if Razzmo doesn't go completely nuclear. Playing in the temple. Nades are landing. As long as trading is good, shouldn't be a problem. ScrunK first to fight. And actually, ScrunK and Kory are red HP. So that did get a little bit dicey for a second.
All right, Lucky, save this Galil. Get out of here. Go on, Lucky. They did us so much damage to ScrunK and Kory, but they couldn't kill him. And so it's effectively like none at all. There's the pity kill. Extra $300, and Lucky is out of here. He got what he wanted. Now he'll be able to keep this rifle and the armor into the next round. They're not going to really be able to put anything around it, likely, but hey, at least he got this.
Very nice. Clean stuff in the end. Did have a moment there when old Razzmo, or young Razzmo, I guess, was in the temple. Lucky to keep this alive. ScrunK is super low, and he gets another. Very nice. And I'm wondering, Mike, Razzmo, does that sound like a character from Magic Mike to you?
You
didn't see that coming.
Yeah, that's not where I expected this to go.
But does it not? Does it not sound of that genre?
I guess. To be honest, Alan, I think you might be more of an expert in the names of that profession and variety than I am.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows? Find out in the after hours, after show. Later tonight, after the NA games.
Oh boy, that's really after hours for you. ScrunK with an opener. And it seems like they're just going to try and deathball this site with the pistols and the rifle. Rifle dead. Shouldn't happen here. Maka dinked as well. QB on 1 HP. Soulfly on 5. There's a world where this gets a little expensive, but it's going to need to be Razzmo to make it happen. Razzmo about to find contact. Oh, contact's not looking his way. ScrunK down. That's a healthy player. They don't expect Kory and Donut, I don't believe. But with the presence in mid, do these 3 remaining teams feel comfortable about rotating? This is kind of a weird situation. Kory's just going to go all the way through spawn, I'd imagine. Actually link up with his teammates in towards B. And meanwhile, they're just kind of holding for this push through. And Soulfly, yes, he's got no health, but he might just have it. Regardless. Offsetting the aim, utility coming out, smoke trying to clear it. Actually, just a flashbang on it. Gotta be very wary here. Razzmo would like to make some money with the Smack 10. Swing him, Razzmo. They've got no health. He doesn't know that, though.
Just prying so many faces. But very reserved from Sangal. Much discipline. Didn't always have this on Vertigo, so maybe they even talked about it between the maps. And Razzmo's hanging it all out, but he might not get anything.
This is also their map pick, of course, so maybe just a little more comfort in how they like to play these rounds. Still, it is early. They've got plenty of time to go for crazy overextension fights. I believe in them.
Okay, on the buy. This is what we're here for. Heat. I imagine for them, it's a bit tricky for them to know, you know, which spots make a lot of sense for these players, given the instability in the lineup. And, of course, Mac as an AWPer is kind of a given. But for Razzmo, you have to imagine he's been thrust into a lot of positions he might not have played before, sort of at the whim of his teammates. What they want to play. Flashbangs. Not really helping out Razzmo either.
Aka. Got himself one. HEET's under pressure here and towards the donut. 2 players on. Look at that damage. They have no idea. It's unconfirmed, but gonna make QB very hesitant to take any of these fights, any of these spam battles. So the bomb is down. They still got control of A main, so they've got somewhere to defend from. And the utility's been really ruthless in terms of keeping Heat at bay. But let's run out here for Sangal. That looked like it was on. I don't know how none of those bullets
shooting into a
go.
pillar or something?
Gotta be. Gotta be.
They need to take some control. I mean, QB's trying to do it, but he's on 22 HP. They need to play together into one of these areas, and now they're in a lot of trouble.
They know where to play. Even a flank coming around here eventually. ScrunK, that's a huge kill. ScrunK and Kory, but they're on it. They're on the bomb. They don't know it. Do they know it? Yes, they do. They got the kill, and with it, the round. Massive round from ScrunK in that post plant. It could have gotten so very bad.
Wow. Everyone down in the end. Yeah. That looks really good for Heat after they stopped the push into Donut. If they had just cleared through Temple, there's no way a crossfire could ever have been established, and ScrunK still needs to go absolutely massive towards the end. So, he make it compelling, but it's still just a moral victory at the end of the day. Pause comes in, and I guess we're looking towards Maka and saying, you're the only man that can turn this round on its head. Should just be a half buy around it, and yeah, we'd love to have Maka to have a big impact in this round.
What's your hero play here? Where do you want him to go for a pick?
He's got a great spawn, and of course, since the spawn can move further back, we're a little bit more tricky. There's been plenty of A rounds. Maybe playing Donut, or that feels like the best fight you're gonna get to me. Probably maybe starting mid, then go Donut, something like this. It doesn't feel like you're gonna get a lot of success maybe posting up in the cave.
Flashing for his teammate, so he's not trying to take first contact. They've got A main though. But this mid push. Oh, they killed the cave player. All right. Lucky? His own Molotov? Lucky burned alive in his own Molotov. Lucky.
Was he not on like 80 HP?
He was. He killed Soulfly pretty much immediately, and then somehow died in his own molly. We won't talk about that one any further. Suffice to say, the op's just going through the smoke, which is not advised. What? How does Joko hit that? Someone check him PC. Joko's found the op. He's still here as well. He's gonna hit a no-scope. All right, Joko, why not? This round makes no sense. Let's get weirder with it. HEET is flanking, so if they can stall them out for long enough, HEET might just be the key dagger in the back. But he's just trying to hold them contained. That's a great shot from HEET, taking down the op. Now they're trying to back out. HEET has made audio cues, so he's giving this away. They know he's here. They've got the fight. They've got the information, which means there's only maximum one on site. But do they realize Razzmo's worked his way out? They do. They get the kill. HEET. Oh, he can't beat this on the timing. 30 seconds. Is he going to try and just plant?
He's going B.
He's left.
He's going B.
He's got the right read. He's made the baller play, and he's got the op as well, Alan. So now the health may not matter.
It's not a great plan if he wants to move into the cave or towards ramp. Plays into cave. He probably doesn't know just how good he's got it in terms of how far away HEET is. And I'm not sure this is good for. I'm not sure this is good for him, Mike. It's gonna be really hard to play this bomb with an AWP in cave.
If HEET drops the molly, he wins. Guaranteed. Oh, but HEET doesn't give him the chance. What a round for the Opera of HEET. A hero play to keep a dire situation alive.
That was one of the crazy rounds I've seen for a long time. They get a clean entry. This is the CD side. Get a clean entry on Jaguar. Lucky sits in a molly, 80-0, and dies. His own molly. And dies. Maka YOLOs through a CT smoke on A. Insta-fragged. Jocko runs in behind it. Collects the AWP. Gets a no-scope. And then it goes to that insane afterplant scenario. What is happening?
HEET, I think, just spotted Maka and then tried to go for the beat, but Maka still wins it, despite not having the information. ScrunK just got dunked through this panel spam. Getting another weird one, potentially. Lucky's taking some back the other way, but his is better. My goodness. It's unconfirmed damage, but it is so much damage. And this spam battle just continues to go against Sangal.
They found a gap, though. Look at this. They might be man down, but there's nobody looking towards ramp right now. Flashes through, players ahead of it. If they get any nades here onto cave, this could get real frisky. But Lucky, nice angle, and yeah, couldn't deal with it.
They had so much utility. They haven't used any of it. Now the Molotov comes out, but it's way too late. The reinforcements are here. I don't even know if you're getting a bomb plant. Theoretically, ScrunK can probably force this plant down if he plants right side of Totem. But he's going to get swung on, and he's going to win that one. Gotta force the plant down. This is the one spot, and it's going to work out. So at least he gets that money secured for his team, immediately dead afterwards. But that is a little bit of implosion on the round. And considering the casualties of the last one, where's the money going to sit? It might not be ideal. Bomb plant will help lessen the sting, but this is a chance for HEET to make good on the CT side now.
Really needed a molly or something onto cave, didn't they? As they
had like
swung their way up. They knew
4.
players were in Jag, and that's why they explode. I guess maybe you want the fight when you're man down, but clearly Lucky got the massive, advantage in that duel, just ducking behind the box, no chance of a trade. Well, it was a 5-0 lead, but given the severity of these rounds going so close, Sangal have no money. They're on 2 Mac 10s immediately, and they're making a fast call towards B. Look at this, exploding all the way up the ramp.
Maka. His presence fell with that AWP, and they're just fighting him. They're just fighting him. Just so flighting. Molotov down should make this plant an impossibility. They're outnumbered. They're overwhelmed. They don't have the utility this time around. There's no more mollies. There's no more smoke, so they have to go forward, and ScrunK knows it. At least 8 kills for HEET there, and they do sneak the bomb plant out of it, but that's going to be it. This time, it's healthy as well for HEET, so that money's starting to build on the CT side. And this B take has been rebuffed now 2 rounds in a row.
I don't know if they didn't have perfect flashes. They did not have the best engagements when they're swinging up initially. So, I guess decent hold from HEET. Maka doing work. Untradeable after those early frags. And Sangal can't catch a break in these last couple. I kind of get the call. They've won a lot of rounds towards, off the back of some mid takes, especially the A hits.
Yeah.
I understand why you might think HEET are leaving it at that B bomb so lesser defended, but certainly wasn't the case as we just saw it play out.
Last couple rounds with that off, it's been good. Exorcist takes 2. That's just going to be engagements around the map. Soulfly does get the better of the Auber, but it's just not really going to make a difference. Yeah, they may not realize they have bomb yet, but they do have bomb. So on to QB. QB had some nice deke shots. It was mostly Kory getting it done with the deke on the last map, but let's see if QB can add to the total. Gets 1 shot at this. Not even.
Oh.
Hey, there you go.
Go on.
Make the shot.
Repeat.
Pop.
Go on.
Yeah, get him. HEETRazzmo. Make sure that doesn't happen.
We admire the effort. We admire the entertainment value. As we see how Sangal moves into this round, they've called a lot of what I would describe all-in rounds, where they're either loading up A early and exploding out, because of the B rush in the previous. Even the round before was 5 players on the B side of the map. And I wonder if they're going to switch it up to more of a default setting this time. 2 towards B. Couple mid players getting up aggressive close. And look at those nades onto Kory. He is so tagged down. I'm amazed he still went for that on 25 HP.
Are you amazed, though? Having watched this team now for 2 maps? What I've learned is if there's a possibility to swing, Sangal are eager for it. They want that fight. Look at how little utility there is, though. He committed a lot into that early mid fight, and yes, it netted him a man advantage, but it means they have a smoke and 2 flashes, and that's it. Kind of wild.
No one's got a smoke nearby Ecstasy either. He's in big trouble.
So numbers even now. This is a very tough situation. You got a utility advantage for the T side, the pressured T side. You got even numbers. Oh, Fuzi's about to peek too, though. Fuzi. Yeah. Oh, information.
Get out of there.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Get out of there.
They're still rotating the bomb over. 55 seconds. QB's working his way in towards A main, so as he detects no presence, you got HEETRazzmo in mid. This is going to get real weird. They're very committed to this B fight despite having no information mid. And HEETRazzmo could be a big problem here, especially if they commit to this B fight. 1-for-1 there. HEETRazzmo's up on the flank. He's not spotting them, though, so now he's trying to figure out what's going on, and the bomb is rotating, so he's actually got the right read. That's a great shot, though. That might sell it. Is that going to bring HEETRazzmo back over? It is indeed. He's now rotating through mid. They think it's a B take. This sells it. The bomb's going down. That can't be denied, and it'll be in the nick of time as well. So this winds up working out well for Sangal. There's no smoke, though, for the CT angle, which means that HEETRazzmo wins that fight. Now it's an even 2v2. They have the mid control. They know where HEETRazzmo's rotating from. ScrunK's able to get back into his post.
I can't believe he went there instead of Donut.
Yeah, he's insane.
That is so risky.
He's a madman. Especially with the mid control. They knew Donut was clean.
Yeah, the good news is there's no smoke. A smoke here would make a huge difference, but now 2 positions to contend with. This is really hard for Heat to get a stick off.
Fuzi doesn't expect this mid push, though. He doesn't expect it on the timing. Oh, Fuzi could just be dead for free. I think he's covered off in this corner, at least for the moment. Maka's going to come in to clear it. He gets the kill, though. It's all about the peak. It's all about the peak. They just need to kill him. And they've done it. That's the round. That's the win. That's the dub. And that's all that matters here for Sangal. Yes, there are no survivors. Yes, it's massively expensive, but it's a 6th round on the T side of Ancient. These are such precious commodities.
There was so much going on in that mid round. So much happening. Players, flanks upon flanks upon flanks. Heat were going for a double B ramp push, whilst they were 4B leaned over. And that was crazy. And then one player in Fuzi gets into cave and in behind. Wow. You're not going to see many rounds like that playing out on Ancient. But Sangal, I mean, it's fine for them. They're trading rounds. They're getting T-side rounds, which are always extremely valuable on this map. And although it's been scrappy, the scoreline is still brilliant for them.
That's a huge one. HEETRazzmo wanted to take the initiative, wanted to go looking. Now they found a kill. They've got damage on the Maka and Exorcist as well. They're putting pressure onto this Heat side. Man advantage, something that was almost a guarantee on Vertigo. Far from it. And they've lost it. Cost of Kory. Still, to try to pressure B, they recognize that that heavy presence in mid means it's likely light. The rotations have been good, though. If they commit to this, they're not going to find an undefended site in that Molotov.
We need bomb, guys.
Soulfly committing into that despite all the utility being down, despite knowing that none of his teammates can help him. I don't know whether the comms didn't come through or what it was, but he still flies through. Maka's now found one in towards mid. They don't have any rotations possible. That kill at least lightens up the B site, but the health's dire here, Alan. What are they even going to do? They're making individual plays now. With 40 seconds on the clock, they're just going solo.
Yeah, it's the only way through. Maka, if he wins this duel in window, surely the round's over. No way. Are they really going to go A?
Oh,
no way.
The timing. Maka's dead. He spots the others. Fuzi knows. He knows everybody's there, and now he's got the op as well to hold the line. Oh my god, they're going to get the bomb plant down as well. And Heat know they can't rotate the fast way. Lucky's still going to try it, but this is a really rough fight for Lucky, and there's no utility once again. Just the peek in, just the kill. That was always going to happen. Fuzi just posted on the angle. Does Exorcist really want to try this? He has a kit at least. He's going to give it an attempt. He's going to give it a look. Another round that's somehow fallen apart here for Sangal. Fuzi should be a dead man, but he's the early warning system. And now they know. Now QB knows which angle this is coming from. Does Exorcist predict the close boxes? No, he does not. He doesn't have this read whatsoever. QB's giving him the slip. And that's going to be a quick kill. The op can even be retrieved. This is another round snatched from the jaws of defeat by Sangal.
I can't believe that one. Player crouch, I think it was HEETRazzmo, walking into the red room, up into the window, up the steps, crouching in. Maka's jump spotting, just can't see the tip of the head. He sprints off to B, and Sangal make the perfect call just to run off back into mid and plant on A. That is unbelievable. The timing as well to kill Maka, retrieve the orb. Oh my lord. They've got to be so frustrated. They probably can't believe it.
They have to be, and this is now such a high-pressure round for Heat, right? Because you had such an advantage. You had so much money in the bank despite not having that many rounds, and it's just been whittled away, bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. And this is your round, where you're either going to be able to put together something approaching a respectable scoreline on this map, or it's complete devastation, complete shutdown. A weird fight through the smokes here in Cave, but as of yet, no casualties for it. So they'll approach mid instead. Detecting heavy presence there in Cave, seeing the op, seeing something else spamming. They say, all right, let's give it a look. And Razzmo, the pressure's going to be on him once more.
Oh, should have used that smoke. Way too late. Way too late.
Oh, now it's just Exorcies. Stuck here at the boxes. Maybe he gets one, but if he gets anything more, that would be a miracle. He's going to do exactly that. Oh my goodness, Exorcies. The hero that they needed, the knight in shining armor that they had to have to bring this round back, and somehow he's still surviving. A dead man, but he's bought so much time, and he's done so much damage, and he puts Kory into a 1v1. Oh! A 1v2 it was, rather. Now the 1v1. Just a little prescient on me. Joker, does he want to go do the smoke? That would be insane. He has to know it. He's actually predicting the rotate off. It's the right read. It's something that they've done before, but Kory says, nah. Guess again. And so now, Joker's going to reroute through CT, but Kory's actually shifting into his old position of Donut. This is wild. Joker does have a smoke this time, but the bomb is planted in such a way that I don't think the smoke gives him much cover from this Donut position, provided Kory knows his lineups. That is a big provided, to be fair. Joker's just going to smoke it and stick. Smoke it and stick, the old classic, but he can't find the bomb. He's tapped it now. He's tapped it again. He's trying to find the kill. He's lost it on time. There is not enough time for this, Alan, is there? No. Goodbye.
No.
Sayonara.
Whew. I felt like if he stuck that, it would have got interesting. And yet again, another round. That was, I think it was 4-on-2 for Heat for a brief second before all the trades came from on B. On A, sorry, as they were clearing out the bomb site. Exorcies won them the round. He got 2 kills, stayed alive for probably 10 seconds longer than anyone ever would have gambled on him doing. And even so, they can't make it work. Heat just don't have the composure they used to have with the old lineup. There's too many cracks. And yeah, they're just being ripped open at the moment. Sangal, despite playing some incredibly scrappy Counter-Strike, are finding all the holes late round.
It feels like, if you look at the logos at the top of the screen, right? It almost feels like Heat's logo is the first stage of a video game boss battle. And then Sangal's is after you think you've beat it, and then you reveal that there's a second phase to the fight.
Right. Okay.
Do you see it?
Potentially. But at what point do the bosses fight each other? That is the question.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is I think at this point,
this
Sangal's looking like the bigger fish.
In the DLC.
Yeah, it is. It's wild. This is like when you use console commands to load them both in at the same time and see who would win.
Oh.
Go, you madman! And he's dead. Yep, that flashbang was unfortunately Razzmo's. That's a little bit mistiming, but hard to time when your teammate is sprinting. Also, Razzmo must have thrown that from Donut, which is wild.
Yeah.
Either way, they've lost speed. The bomb's going down. This should be a save, but I don't think it's going to be because I think Heat are a little desperate. Nope, they're doing it.
No, they're out of there. Wow. They invest all their utility as well into that. So Maka has nothing. He's an MP9 in a dream as they're swinging up. And that dream quickly became nightmarish. Wow. Well, Sangal will be happy to have a clean round, first in a long time.
Yeah.
Thank God from that sense. But Heat just can't catch a break. They invested everything into this. Absolutely everything. It was all hinged on that B aggression. And Sangal just had a little bit more.
Three rounds remaining?
They need 6, don't they? They need 6.
They kind of do. Double digits T side is...
Oh, they're going to buy.
Ancient has shifted quite a bit, but... you're not going to feel good about this. You already don't feel good about this. You're going to feel worse about it if you drop anything from here on out.
Buy isn't horrid. Still 2 kits. Nadage is not quite the full belts. Not too shabby.
Problem is the 2 kits play the same site, which isn't ideal. Oh, that's a good swing for HEETRazzmo.
That's who had a flash. Just went for
yeah.
it.
He just knew ScrunK was spamming Red Room and just risked it. They kind of are desperate right now. They kind of need to risk some things, but it doesn't mean there's no presence on A. And so just walking out right now is Sangal. If they get a smoke for Donut, good luck. They've got the kill on Donut. Even better. HEETRazzmo down. Smoke for CT. Bomb's going to be planted. It's a 4-on-4, and it's desperation time. Maka, speak of desperation, walks through the smoke. A kill comes in elsewhere. That was Exorcy's temple. This is chaos. This is pure madness. And Joko not finishing his food. Still, it comes down to the 1v2. QB has the bomb to play off of. They do have kits. Lucky has it. Got a Molotov, no smoke. But they can fall deep into Donut unless you get your head ripped right off your shoulders. And now it's all on Exorcy's. He's going to throw the molly. It's not going to cover. It's going to isolate the fight. He's going to come into it. Oh, the madman. That was unexpected. And I think he's got just enough time. Exorcy's playing with his hair on fire, puts out the disaster, and gives Heat a much-needed round win.
Absolutely. And I think there at the end, Kyubi regretting not staying gun out. That first kill on the player's swinging sight was just an absolute assassination. And you're thinking from there, how on earth can a player tap the bomb? Chase down, Ecstasy saves them in a round. That was another round where Heat had a clean advantage. And it went very close. Kyubi's kill onto Donut before the smoke bloom was monstrous as well. So, even in losing battles, Sangal make this very, very compelling. Look at this from Phzy. Where did that come from? Top spawn, early frag. He's feeling it now.
No head armor for Joko either. So he just gets ripped by a MAC-10. And I mean, there's 2 more players with no head armor. And you've got a MAC-10. Soulfly is licking his lips right now for a moment. Still trading the SMG 1-for-1 is A-okay in that situation. A 4v2 now. So much pressure on the Heat to try and keep Sangal off of double digits. And these players are completely isolated. Exorcy's or HEETRazzmo. Who's going to give us the hero play? Because that's the only way this ends at all positively for Heat. And it's... No! Oh! I was going to say not going to be Exorcy's, but he gets away. He lives. But there's no way he can think about going back into this, is there? Alan, he can't do that.
Well, he's thinking about it. He can jump up on the railing bit if he wanted to. But I think as soon as this bomb gets planted, there's smokes for K. There's smoke for K. There's smoke for the back lines.
They gotta fail.
This after plant is not on. And they've stacked some of their loss bonus by winning the previous. Wow. They get 1 moment of ecstasy saving them. And immediately it turns back in their face. 2 players dead off the bat on B. Phzy top spawn. Takes down a player in Jag. Another kill immediately on the ramp side. And Heat are put back in their place.
And I mean, even that round. Even that 1 round, right? Desperation, insanity play, seconds to spare in a 1v1.
Yeah. I mean, those players coming through the CT smoke on that A after plant. That rang of, like, we're just going to try anything. We're going to try anything to win these rounds.
Heat are looking like they're just out of their depth right now. It is really... There was that fight back on Vertigo, but even if you take the map as a whole and you think about it, Sangal were in control for the vast majority of it, and this one's just looking better. It's wild. I mean, these 2 teams played 4 days ago with 2 stand-ins on the Heat side, and that one went 3 maps, 2 of which went to overtime. This is looking like a much more one-sided affair. I mean, we'll find out. There's still a second half of Counter-Strike to play, but even if this ends 10-5, it's such a good half for Sangal. Fast out. Ooh, kill missing. Boozy, a little bit wide on the op again, and Soulfly will pay the penalty, but they've got the sight. They've got the kill. They're looking for more. It's getting chaotic here. It's a full-on fight. Why not? 3-on-3 on this site. Let's get weird. That's what they're saying, and Boozy, he's the weirdest of them all right now. Last player locked in the corner, and Kory takes 2 to seal the deal and send us to the break. Back into the fight. Back into the fun. Second half of Ancient underway, and for Heat, well, first half didn't go to plan. And now they're going to get a really spicy fight down elbow. Everybody from Sangal is here. Now they spread out. They find the player isolated outside of B main, but the Sangal... Are they red? Because there's just a straight-up gap here in towards A. This should be a bomb plant.
Look at the flank.
He's on the flank. He's on the flank. They know about it now. He's revealed it. He's popped off shots, but I don't know if they figured it out yet. The flashback out. This is Madness from Soulfly, but as we've seen before, Madness works out beautifully, and no one was watching. So Secret Agent QB, his position not revealed. He's still doing the damage, and now they might just be done for. Razmo at least gets a dink, but that's it. And Maka, he's about to be knifed. He's about to be knifed. There's no way. There's no way. He didn't even have time to rotate in, and the knife goes in. And that might just be sinking Heat's slim chances in this map.
QB fired a few shots, right? Didn't he? He rounded the corner before the tunnels, saw some players right at the end. And
I think it was at the same time they were taking contact with sight, so they thought it was either Temple or Donut. Because it was silent USP.
Oh. They'll be pretty mad when they watch back that one on the demo. Should they?
I imagine.
Oh, God. It's so interesting because first map, it felt like Sangal were ahead in so many rounds enormously. And it just... Then they made mistakes and turned it around. It feels like on this map, no matter how Heat starts the round, they can't close them out. Whatever happens.
It certainly does feel that way. We do have a little bit of a technical issue coming through here. Hopefully it'll be resolved quickly here, folks. But for the time being, we're going to take a quick break. And we're back in. That was a blistering pistol from Sangal. Thank you for bearing with us for that very brief break. And let's see if Heat can make this force by work, because it might just be their last real opportunity. Nice damage early on there. Kory spots nothing, but his nade and his bullets do quite a bit. And now he can go in to reinforce this A site. QB can focus on A main. Soulfly getting a little bit adventurous there at the window. Is just giving up his gun. Just an MP9. But it does soften up this defense and provide some possibilities here for Heat.
ScrunK's taking space.
All right.
There's no need for these A players to move now. As long as HEETRazzmo stays alive, it's not like someone's got through B and in through cave, and it's going to be a big problem. So I'm not too nervous. They've still got players in the right positions.
They don't actually know that, but they're confident about about it. And now Kory taking contact. He does, in fact, know. He can slip away. They declare a treat. They're expecting that somehow, some way. Go 1-for-1 on it. But the reinforcements are here, and they're very comfortably gonna survive. Nice 4K for Kory.
Yeah. And Scrum gets no kills, but he wins the round with that information. If they're spread out everywhere and people are trying to cover off B pushes and they're too scared of mid, it never looks that easy. As I've been googling what a Pope's nose is because I've never heard of that before.
The Pope's nose, yeah, it's the little tail bit on the chicken. We were talking about this during the break when I roast a chicken. The one like table scrap my dog gets, he gets the Pope's nose, which is it's like the little fleshy, meaty, fatty, skinny bit. That's the tail of a roast chicken.
Whoa! Hero AK dropped by Razmo onto Maka, and it nets an entry. Okay, maybe this round does have legs. All eyes on Maka.
Apparently, its scientific name is the Pigo style. Pygo style? Not quite sure how to pronounce that.
Pogo what? Pogo stick.
Pygo style.
Oh, sorry.
Pygostyle is the actual name for that part of a chicken.
Is that in Latin?
Yes.
What's going on there? Well, Kory might be about to beat the back end of something here. So he can see the barrel, and he does. 5-3.
All right. QB. Oh my god, Soulfly's there to keep him safe. It actually kind of works as a bit of bait, and now they don't expect him to be close at hand, so it's going to work out. Oh no! Just nothing can work their way. A 1v1 with 1 HP. And Maka, you better be careful with that nade. Doesn't really matter. Oh no. They get the advantage. They get everything going their way. They almost have QB caught off. And it turns out it was all to plan for Sangal.
The 900 IQ bait of fumbling with weapons, jumping in the corner, and then teammate just swings and gets the easiest kills of his life.
Oh my god. Heat is just like, it's just a no good, very bad day for them. Nothing can go their way.
It's one of those, those things in cartoons where they're like boxing, or they're boxing in the training room. They punch something and it goes down and it flies back up again.
Yes.
Smacks him in the head. That's what this game has been like.
Every single time. XOC's dead, trying to chase his kill on Soulfly, and I mean, again, a double man disadvantage in what is realistically your last attempt. Without a bomb plant here, it's going to look desperate in the next one. With a bomb plant, it's still going to look poopy. They kind of have to win here, and it's not going to happen, it doesn't look like.
No.
Joko and Razmo, you got anything to show us? Joko's got one. Razmo's got another. All right, it's not dead yet. It's not dead yet.
What's happening?
A 5v2 into a
Stop
2v2.
peeking.
Razmo! Oh no! He gets Joko killed just on the spammer round. It's a 1v1. But the bomb will go down. It's so much better than it could have been. Okay.
No. Are you not entertained?
I am certainly that.
This is the greatest round. How are we in a one-on-one? Fozy's absolutely convinced Razmo's going to push through Donut. And he's burning all the time off the clock right now.
If he drops the Molotov into CT, though, I think he wins.
I don't think he's got time, Mike. This is...
He's spent too much time on the clock. He really bet on this. He should still have it if he gets the instant shot. He's just got to get the instant shot, and now he doesn't have time. All right, Fuzi loses that 1v1 through never trying. They live to fight another day, and you know what that is, Alan? You know what that is? A little bit of Razzmatazz.
Oh, I was going to say. Yeah. I like the idea that he are a boot camp and they're fist bumping saying, nice one-on-one, bro. Nice. Good one. Wow, how did Sangal lose that? That was 5-3. They have the whole map. All they have to do is play together and they get overzealous and they have no money. Yeah. Look, could have just extended this game by 15 minutes.
If Heat are on boot camp, I think they're saying a lot of one thing, and it starts with a P and ends with an A. And I'm not allowed to say it on air. But,
use your imagination if you're at home. You're probably close.
And speak French.
Listen, I've got a qualification in French.
Do you?
Apparently. Yeah, GCSE in French.
Really?
High
Do
school
you
level.
speak it at all?
Nope.
I think so.
No.
No. Oh, Razmo. Nice entry here. Continuing the Razzmatazz. Kory just with a deagle. Trying to do something on it, but they're taking out the op. That was the big gun in the round. They are going to force this fight. Chasing in. This is going to get kind of awkward. Execution gets run down. This is getting weird.
No.
That's the bomb. That's the bomb in Temple. Why? Nothing can happen the easy way. But Joko should be able to clear out this player in CT. There's no way they expect this. Soulfly might just be ahead of it, though. No way. Oh, my God. He gets it. He gets the kill before he dies. Oh, what are you doing, QB? You knew where the last one was. What are these rounds? I'm losing my mind, Alan.
Oh my lord. we had a good 10-round stretch of sanity, but the last two. What's happening?
Oh my God, he knew where he was.
I mean,
If he just strafes the other way, I think he wins the round.
How do we even get to that point? The bomb tried to solo clear Temple.
Yeah.
And drops it in the open. And I think it was Kubi. No, sorry. It was, I think it was Kubi that got the kill. And then immediately swings out of Temple and starts fighting sight. Oh, the layers. It's more layered than an onion.
Actually.
And is making us cry just as much.
Actually insane. It does mean that he at least get a chance here. HEET? That's somehow not going to spread to him, but Soulfly's dead. He's got everybody here. Now they take the molly. They should know that there's bodies on site. Excuse me. But I don't think it's really going to matter with the firepower that they got.
No.
And it don't.
They dead.
They dead.
They down. And the guns are coming out next. At least HEET has a lot of money, so AWP. Not be an issue, and, well, nice fadeaway, I guess.
Hey, why not?
From Kyubi.
Extra $300. That's a nade right there.
I feel like we could analyze this game, or
Nope.
we could start talking about whether the absolute insanity is going to continue.
I believe
Surely.
so.
Yes.
I mean, if it's reminiscent of Vertigo, right? HEET will make a little bit of a run back, and then some madcap round that should never have been Sangal's will break their way, and then they'll just win.
I feel like we're due a ScrunK round. An absolute ScrunKer.
ScrunK did have a really good first half, I will say. ScrunK's been instrumental today as an individual, not just as an IGL. He is the IGL for the team. He's not usually the one we look to for the individual plays, but he's been pretty dang good. I'll have to be a Kory round in this one. He's still alive here. Joko's trying to play the smoke fade. Does love him a bit of a smoke fade. Actually, the peek in. Ooh, Exorcise has it. Vision wasn't quite clear there. QB's trying to make the play, but a 1-for-1, not good enough. Not good enough at all. ScrunK had some angles, but your chances at the ScrunK round, they are reduced. The up over top, once these smokes start to fade, this could get weird. HEET's looking for it. Joko's kind of out in the open, but they're going to abandon it before they lose their cover. And that should seal the deal on another round for HEET.
Yeah. Well, that was more normal.
Yes.
We take a breather. A nice relaxing, meditated round. As that donut fight really decided a lot of it. Couldn't quite get a lot out of it. Did Kory. Takes the first duel. I think it was Exorcise that peeked in. Couldn't win it out. And yeah, round is tricky from there. I don't think Sangal have the... I don't think their loss bonus is enough to buy again in the next. So he... slowly but surely making this compelling.
I'm not really to get there yet. Interesting, I'd say.
Not victory.
Yeah.
At least compelling.
Acquitting themselves a little better. Certainly keeping things spicy. Actually, incredible how much Sangal has to work with in this round, considering they all stay around 2K. 3 saved guns leads to a pretty decent buy, and oh, HEET, you madman. Joko's heard this. But knowing Joko, he wants a fight. Flashbangs there, and HEET was completely alone. Soulfly not playing with his teammate, so they both die. Why not? The round is almost effectively over. Really, if HEET had just rocked in towards B, there's nothing to stop them. As it is, it's just Kory. Better hit some insane deagle shots if this is going to happen.
He aren't committing. Bomb is still all the way out. As they pressure mid at the same time as this. I guess they're just hoping for a reaction here on B. They really
getting rid of the guns.
They're calling the numbers over now. They've actually put a lot of their util into this kind of fake. So they need to be careful.
Oh, Joko gets his bell rung. Went to the AWP, but Marcus says, no, this is how you use it. Come on. This is how we use.
You better get a move on, ScrunK. You're a long way off.
I think ScrunK's thinking about saving this gun right now. 3,000 IQ play. If QB kills 3, maybe I try it. Oh, no, he didn't. All right, cool. ScrunK.
Here we go.
You got to
1 on
save
4.
now. The decision was already made, ScrunK. Just follow through with your own decision.
But we want the entertainment.
We do. The kills don't even matter at this point. So posturing aggressively does not matter in the slightest.
This game feels like a film in the sense that we get our different acts. We get a moment of serenity at the moments. Standard rounds, clean executes. Everyone's on the same page. Of course, we had the third act, let's call it, was the Michael Bay, the craziness, the skyscrapers falling, and now we've had our downtime, Mike. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to be fully expendables.
I think it's time for more. Yeah.
Have you watched Expendables? It's quite a film.
You know, I haven't.
I wouldn't. It's
you would,
well,
or would?
It's one of those films where you're not watching it for its artistic value. You're watching it for the full body experience.
I think I'll maybe wait to like watch it on a plane sometime. I enjoy those sort of mindless action movies for planes.
What better way to psych yourself up for an event?
Good situation, yeah. I watched the original The Fast and the Furious on my last transatlantic.
Wow.
It was a banger. Lucky. Looking a little dire. The rifles have come out, and the bodies have dropped for Heat. 3v5. These have been recovered, though. Sangal have never seen an advantage.
Sangal need to stop fighting. They need to get out of here.
Play away.
Stop fighting. Stop fighting.
Stop fighting. Joko almost got that. It cost him some health, but he almost had it. Now it's smoke fade. Maka trying to get cheeky. He's lost his life. Flashbang way too late. Joko, he's down. Exorcist, this had better be the clip of the century. If you're going to keep your team in it. Got a minute to make it work. That's all he's got, Alan. Literally not a bullet of damage gone back the other way.
Listen, he's got all the nades. And a headshot. But no HP.
Still, if they give him 1v1s, which they do love to do. All right, someone's commented and said, all right, let's just peek them together.
Fozy's got a HE. Come on.
Soulfly's left.
Unleash it.
Why is Soulfly left? He's supposed to get around. Ah, there's the kill. Either way, all good. No problem. No concern. 3 AKs, an AWP to take through, and 6 rounds to close this game.
Here we go. Well, it feels like we've been here once already in terms of Sangal on the brink of winning. And been here for a while. Pause comes in. Potentially a little bit of attack pause. Heat sorting out the buy. Money's okay, but potentially some guns to be juggled. Maka decides no on the AWP. Rifles across the board. And, yeah. Well, they just got absolutely ruined on a B default, so might choose somewhere different this time.
Got 10 seconds to figure it out. And off they go. Default to start things out. They want some mid control. Utility should set it up, and they can get it. They've got the space. It's the aggressive posture in towards A main instead for Sangal. They've given up donut control initially, which could invite Heat in, but would give them a really strong position to play retake from if that comes to pass. But look at this in towards mid. Oh, Skrunk's gonna peek this with no flash. Okay, Scrunk. Yep, okay. Thinks better of it. Here's the steps, and now he's lost QB. But the trade is there.
Good trade. Kory's picking up deep window. This duel is everything. And Kory's not on a good angle. Now they see there's a lot of ground. HEET's trapped. Ecstasy's tapping away. Of course, they know HEET's aggressively on A, so it has to be 1B maximum. Big call. Good call.
Great call. They're going to come through. The flashbang is good. Soulfly has to look at it. He knows that. He's overwhelmed. Just done for. Bomb down. Op safe.
On we
Double digits
go.
on the board for HEET.
On we go.
Mm-hmm.
Still waiting for that 5th act to kick in. This round made a lot of sense. Simple stuff. Mid-take. Getting that space. And Sangal lose the initial engagements. It's all too easy for HEET to mid-round it. Having the info. And HEET's down.
They have money.
They do have money. Heavy loss bonus.
Heavy loss bonus and no one died in the previous. So all good here. XOC's having himself a map. Trying to be the hero for the team. 3 kills in that last round. So he has tried to be the knight in shining armor. And I don't know. He's looking downright chivalric. Is that how you would say that? Be honest, I don't think I've ever said that word out loud.
He's chivalric.
Yeah. Like, as...
I understand what you're saying, but I don't think it's a word.
I'm looking it up. It's a word relating to or connected to the system of chivalry. Words. Lucky. Trying to be the knight in this round. And, I mean, they've got the round. They've got the map. They got this bomb down. Sangal punting on the round.
There must be a better word than that.
Chivalrous would be the better word.
Chivalrous would do it. I was thinking knightly, if you're going very medieval.
Ah, but I feel like that one's too easily interpreted as being, you know, every night.
Guess that's
For
true.
a period of time.
We need to make sure there's no misinterpretation on the casts. That's why we have the dictionaries open. Theosauruses, all the words.
Fuzzy. Fuzzy. One survivor, maybe? What?
It's a big deal. Free. I mean, they're on max loss. They would have bought again.
You know he's going to swing. Oh!
3 saves and they could have bought again. So they just lost a buy round there. Big kills from HEET. And, I mean, we're in territory where overtime is not out of the question now. This is going to be a half buy. Then a full buy. There's only 2 buys in this. 2 full investments. Of course, still need to survive these half buys, which is... in modern Counter-Strike, not a given, especially what we've seen in this series in terms of the Deagle antics. But HEET are starting to get in touch and distance.
That they are. This would be the most Sangal round to win, though.
Give this man a flashbang. Give him a flashbang.
No one can throw it. Ah, there it is. It was a T-side flash, and it blinds everybody, and somehow Joko comes out on top.
Did that flash hit Joko and then fall behind him?
I don't really know.
I think it did. I think it did. I think they just won that engagement because of a bad flash.
Love to see it.
Had to be.
Well, there's no flashes for the CT side now.
Feels like Kory's in a spot of bother here.
Or not. Or he just gets a rifle. They kill the guy elbow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now they get another gun for free. They're starting to pick up rifles now. 3 of them available for the CT side. HEET's positioning known. They know there's nothing towards A. Scrunk's going to try and lock them in. You better get that gun out, Scrunk. Maka! Maka! You had so much time for that shot, and now Skrunk's got the off on the angle, and he's got the kill, and it's all falling apart! Lucky needs 4, and he's not even going to get the 1. Well, never mind. That shot goes a bit wide. Scrunk, not the opera, but he'll fight forward anyway and secure it. Chaos, pandemonium in the final round. It couldn't have ended any other way, Alan. It had to be madness. It had to be spice. It had to get weird.
I mean, it had to be, didn't it? Absolutely. Did you see that Maka mollied himself as well? And that's why he ran down. he was running out of his own Molotov and then ran into the grasp of his opponent. What a